I'm Mairi McHaffie and I'm a personal impact expert and confident communication coach. And today I want to talk about feedback. So many of my clients say, I've got to give feedback to this individual. It may be a subordinate, somebody that's working for you, or perhaps it's a peer, or it may even be in a relationship external to the workplace. And feedback is one of these words that has really negative connotations. You know, when you do a presentation or you do something that people say, do you know what? That was really great. I really loved what you did there. Can I just give you some feedback? You know fine well that you don't really remember what they said before because you hear that word feedback and you suddenly go, oh, here it comes. This is where they're going to tell me what I didn't do well. So when you're giving feedback, here is a model that I think can really work well when it comes to clarifying your thoughts around having those crucial conversations, and it's called the BOOST model. Really simple. When you are giving feedback to an individual, it needs to be balanced. And balanced meaning it needs to be positive and negative. And the way that I like to train people to position that is what went well and even better if, because it gives the individual a chance to change and to improve. So we've done, here's what I've seen, and you know, the positives and what could be done better. It also has to be objective. Your feedback needs to be objective, which means that it's about behaviors. So we are focusing on what we've seen and what we've experienced in terms of that person's behaviors. The next thing in the BOOST model is that we want to be talking about behaviors that we have actually observed. So this is specific, this is what we've actually seen, what we've personally heard, not what we have heard from other people who have heard from other people, because we can't and shouldn't be giving feedback on something that we haven't experienced ourselves. So the S of the BOOST model is being specific. So not some kind of like wishy-washy feedback about, well, I thought it maybe was a little bit like this, or perhaps, you know, in a grand scheme of things, maybe a little bit like that. Specifics. Because actually, if we are specific in our feedback about what went well, or even better if, the other person has a chance to improve. Just a generalization about, no, it was a little bit lukewarm, doesn't help. So specific when you are giving specific feedback. And the final letter is it needs to be timely. Feedback is not useful if you store it all up for your 6-month review. If you have something to say, then in small increments, you're able to give that feedback. Do it quickly. So do it as quickly as you possibly can that day, the next day. Ask for a meeting with the person. Certainly do not do it at the side of somebody's desk. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing anyway. It could be positive. So always think about when you are giving feedback to someone that you are actually potentially giving them a boost. I hope that insight has been useful to you, and I look forward to sharing the next insight the next time.